I'm Director Professor of Community Medicine at Mahatma Gandhi Institute Medical Sciences, Sevagram, and also looking after the job of Secretary of Kasturba Society. I am here for last 25 years, and regarding our activity we interacted yesterday, I am not going to repeat it. Thank you.
So I'm Carmi Margolis. In Hebrew it's Margalit. We could go into a long discussion of why that's the same and pronounced differently, but we won't. I'm a retired professor of pediatrics and the founding dean of the Medical School for International Health, before which made yesterday's trip out into the field very special for me. I was the chair of a department called Health in the Community, Primary Care and Public Health for 13 years. So, pediatrics and community medicine.
My name is Rita Su. I'm a professor and head of Department of Internal Medicine at All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Switzerland Institute in Delhi. And I've also been involved in medical education for the last many years. Have grown with the Center for Medical Education at my institution. And I was chairing the Association of Medical Education for the Southeast Asia until recently.
Yes, good morning. I'm Muzahid Haq. You can call me Haq, H-U-Q. And I am, of course, a retired person. I retired from Bangladesh. I was a principal of a medical college, and as Rita said, as an educationist, I was actually heading the Center for Medical Education. And then I joined WHO. I was a former regional advisor in WHO, looking after human resource development, health professional development, education and training. And then I retired from there also. I'm in Bangladesh now. I'm the founder of Public Health Foundation of Bangladesh, a philanthropic organization working on public health there. And now actually we are looking for we were actually looking for something that, some sort of a curriculum that fits in to all the cultures and the societies and the countries everywhere around the world, because lots of migration happens from our countries to Western world, and our doctors really they find a problem. So I'm here first time in this meeting, and I would love to be with you in future also to see a curriculum actually being not only developed but implemented, and then also to see that something happened for which our future doctors are being benefited, and ultimately the whole society in the world. Thank you so much.
Next to the telephone operator or the mic operator, I'm the most educated person in medicine.
Good morning again. Bob Rohrbaugh. I'm Deputy Chair for Education and Career Development at Yale. Also run the residency program at Yale and the Office of International Medical Student Education.
Hello, my name is Lorenzo Dagna. I'm from Milan, Italy, and I'm coordinating an international track for medicine at my medical school, and also teach medicine there, boards and positions.
Thank you very much. My name is Jenny Saman, and I live in Washington, D.C. in the U.S. I work at the Association of American Medical Colleges, and I run a student exchange program for students to visit around the world. And so I welcome opportunities to discuss with you. If your schools or colleges of medicine would like to engage with us, we'd be very, very happy to talk about that. Thank you so much.
Namaskar. My name is David Davies. I'm
Deputy Chair of the Faculty of Medicine at the University of Warwick Medical School in the United Kingdom. Basic scientist by training, a physiologist, and now a medical educationist, teaching our medical students and also leading on the development of a new Bachelor of Science degree in planetary health. Planetary health being the next level of
Hello, my name is Moira Maley. I'm from Western Australia. I'm an education academic. The last 10 years as an associate professor of medical education technology with the Royal Clinical School of Western Australia. So I've been particularly interested in what we've seen as part of the Collegio group in the last couple of days. And yes, that's me.
Good morning, Dr. Marilyn DeLuca. I'm a new member for the Bellagio group. I'm a nurse by background. I started my work in critical care and spent a number of years in the Veterans Administration, which is our largest public health fund system. I did my doctoral work at NYU in global health policy way back before it became a thing, and am very interested in access. So my last dozen or so years have been concentrating on working on health workforce. Do a lot of work with WHO, worked on and contributed to the global strategy on HRH for 2030. So I think this is a wonderful time in terms of what's happening in global health and the intention and the policy and hopefully resources that will come to us.
Okay. Yeah, please. Sure. In case you can come to the front, everybody can see you.
So, good morning. I'm John Rosen. I'm on the Department of Psychiatry faculty at New York University School of Medicine. I run a research program on drug and alcohol addiction, and I'm here really as Marilyn's husband.
Hi, good morning. I'm Puneet Mishra. I'm Professor of Community Medicine at All India Institute of Medical Sciences, New Delhi. And we run a comprehensive rural health services project under All India Institute of Medical Sciences, which I will be presenting about the experience of the rural health in the community. I worked in that community for more than 15 years. And my other interest besides rural health include non-communicable diseases, HIV surveillance, and vaccine trials. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Pankaj Bharadwaj, and I represent All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Jodhpur. I'm Associate Professor in the Department of Community and Family Medicine, and I'm the coordinator of School of Public Health at AIIMS Jodhpur. Regarding my medical education, I am the faculty advisor in District Medical College Fiber Institute at Ludhiana, CMC, and adjunct faculty in National Academy of Medical Sciences, NAMS AIIMS Center of Medical Education, and a fellow of Center for International Health, Ludwig Maximilian University, Munich, Germany.
Good morning, everybody. I am Dr. Manish Rana from Ahmedabad. I am faculty in community medicine, working there as an assistant professor. Ahmedabad is located in western part of India, in a state called Gujarat, and we come from there. And I basically involved in teaching clinical medicine as well as community medicine to students. And we usually take students to field and try to inculcate what Garis sir said about the cultural and social values of the community. We take them to community and try to inculcate, and my special interest is in global health, as to how we can bring practices of healthcare globally and expose them to our students and know what are the local as well as global problems. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I am Dr. A.M. Kadri. I am professor in community medicine department, Rajkot again in Gujarat, western part of the India. It is the place where the Mahatma Gandhi, schooling of the Mahatma Gandhi was carried out. So it has got another association with the Mahatma Gandhi, where the place of the, I am standing in the place where the Mahatma Gandhi has done lots of work. I am also representing the Indian Association of Preventive Social Medicine as a Secretary General of the association. And recently, in fact, as an association, we are working on reforming and making our curriculum for undergraduate, curriculum of the community medicine undergraduate more relevant and rational to the current situation and these recent needs. So I think this global health, what are the core curriculum developed, reforming recommendations from the global health are carried out, are given here, will be definitely useful to me. I am looking forward to many of the learning from this discussion. We will try to inculcate it. Also, we are working to strengthen the yesterday you have visited the Rural Health Training Center. Similarly, Indian Association of Preventive Social Medicine on behalf of the Indian Association of Preventive Social Medicine, we are also working to develop the technical and operational guideline for this RFPC and UHPC, which is the health centers in the urban and rural area. So where many of the skills, I think 10 skills which are shown, can be incorporated, can be actually skills can be inculcated as a part of this guideline. Thank you very much and looking forward to our healthy discussions.
Hi, I'm Steve Schonbaum. I'm a physician, or at least I used to be, and I work at a place called the Josiah Macy Jr. Foundation in New York City. It's unfortunate at times that we only fund things in the United States, but even in the United States we have a great need to improve health professions education, and the foundation I'm involved with tries to do that through its grant making and through developing the careers of mid-career health professions educators, particularly in medical schools and nursing schools.
You. Good morning. I am Dr. Ravi Prasad Verma. I am Associate Professor at the Achyuta Menon Center for Health Science Studies, the Sri Chitra Tirunal Institute for Medical Sciences and Technology. A bit more about the work I do with that cap, I'll be making a small talk. I have other caps I wear, some of them are interesting. I am a member of the Health Action by People, an NGO that again works a lot with medical education and research. A lot of you are familiar with Professor C.R. Soman, Professor Raman Kuti, and Professor Vijay Kumar. Then I am also a member and the IEC as well as a volunteer of Pallium India, an NGO that works for pain relief and palliative care in India. The director of that, Prema Rajagopal, had just received the Padma Shri last week. So these are some of the things that I do. Thank you.